Hey, you guys, this is Sarah with Adventure Missoula, and I just want to talk a little bit about your job description and various other forms and logistical things like an employee handbook before you start working. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen with you, and this first section is about your guide job. Basically, here's your summary. You are serving as a whitewater rafting guide on both paddle and oar frame drafts. So you're going to learn how to do both, and you will be asked to be able to handle both. You're going to run full day and half day river trips. Most of our trips, 90% of them, are on the Clark Fork, which is about 30 minutes out of Missoula. So you will need reliable transportation to get there. We also do float the Blackfoot River, and that's about it right now. Your main responsibility is to deal with guests and offer an awesome tour. We want you to provide the best possible guest vacation experience. Our guides, we now have about 16. You guys are part of a summer for these people, and you're spending your summer with an awesome group of people, and teamwork is essential. We try to keep our work environment really fun, but it's also a very serious job because you're in charge of families and their safety on the river. So your general guide duties are to maintain a good sense of humor and operate those paddle and oar frame drafts. You're going to deal with coworkers and guests. So being able to be a really social person, be able to navigate different personalities is really important. You might need to communicate with a lead guide, and definitely Jared and I as owners, as well as your coworkers. They might ask you to take a picture or upload, like a really cool video and share it with us so we can use it for social media. There are pre and post trip duties. Mostly that revolves around gear management and putting it back where it was found so that others can use it the next day or for the next trip. You'll also be asked to pack coolers and food for trips and serve food on any full day trip. It's a long time to be out there, and guests do not bring their own food. You are welcome to eat the food while you are there, so make sure you pack yourself a lunch as well. We do have performance standards that you're evaluated on throughout the season. That includes performing these duties, having a pleasant attitude, being a dependable person, and punctual, showing up on time. There's a lot of personal incentive with our company. Since we're small, we can be flexible for people, which is nice. And we do require that you make mature judgment, but you have to have a willingness to learn and grow and be a team player. Jared this is his 18th year, and if he suggests something, I strongly suggest you accept that feedback to just grow as a person, or to grow as a really strong guide for the future. You need to navigate whitewater with good communication with your guests, being able to talk to them urgently when needed, and as well as just be quiet and let them enjoy their tour when you can. Training is available and is provided. That is a gift to you as a lifelong skill. Guides are going to have to be able to flip a raft and pull yourself back in prior to being able to take out customers, because in the event that that would happen, we would want you to be able to not only recover yourself, but also family members out on the water. You must be 18 years old in order to work for insurance reasons. Otherwise, age is not a factor. We have a whole cross-section of ages and people working at Adventure Missoula, and we really love it that way. You'll be needing to be able to travel and work on all the river sections that we offer. We have a scenic trip. There's a couple different sections that we take fishing trips on, and certainly the Alberton Gorge, famous whitewater stretch. If you're away and you go camping for the weekend, we would love for you to take your cell phone just in case, so you're aware of anything as soon as you come back in service, just in case we need to get a hold of you about an upcoming trip. If you're off duty and you're by your phone, we certainly want you to answer it the night before in case we have a change for a shuttle. Something very simple for us to communicate to you. It's a lot more effective when you respond, got it, or are just able to respond in some way. You got to have a professional attitude, be willing to learn and accept new ideas. Sometimes the hours are long out there. So you might want to prepare for any inclement weather. As you know, in Montana, it changes hourly. You also might want to consider to pack a lunch or extra snacks or extra water, maybe even a change of clothes so that you are comfortable all the time. You'll need to purchase a life jacket, a river knife, a whistle. You're going to want some great water shoes or sandals that are strapped. We strongly suggest you protect your feet by wearing a water shoe of some sort rather than sandals, to prevent your feet from getting cut up or leather hard from the sun and the water. Certainly that's your choice, but that is what we recommend you to wear. We provide wetsuits and cold water gear. We also have pro deals that you're welcome to capitalize on while you're in employment with us. In order to work, you do need to attend a spring orientation. It's a reminder of, operation and where things are. Sometimes that changes year to year. We try to do it as quick as possible. Usually takes us about 2 or 3 days to go through it. And certainly we go down the river and kind of get back into the swing of things if you're a repeat guide. You must complete guide training. Guides that are not repeating and everything is new to you, you will be expected to practice until you got it and that you are ready. You will also need a wilderness first responder or advanced first aid certification. You could do basic first aid or advanced first aid, so there's a typo there, but you also need to be swiftwater rescue technician certified. So some kind of professional river safety course is needed as a baseline education for working. Some awesome things to consider is that you get to be outside every day. You get to go rafting. We're located right at the gorge with private parking, which is the most convenient company out of Missoula. We do pro deals. We do river navigation as a life skill. We believe in strong gear care and management knowledge. So you have the opportunity to learn how to care for rafts, learn how gear goes together, and we're happy to teach you. As teachers, we feel like that is an awesome thing to know and to gain from just being around everyone. You get to meet people from faraway places and around the world, and we are a small integrated company. We have room to grow, so please don't hold back your gifts and talents. Allow yourself to practice them with us and let us know if you can jump in and help in any way. We will certainly pay you for that. We are active, healthy, wilderness-minded coworkers. This means that alcohol and drug use does not play a central role in our group of people and in our interactions. So we want to make sure that you're just being the healthiest and having the greatest experience that you can. Customer tips will be huge for you, and the better guide you are, the better your income will be for the summer, and we hope that you love working with us.